Hi everyone and welcome back to Evocative Scents for another new video. Today I am very excited to talk about a fragrance, or should I say a gem and a masterpiece from the house of Ahmed Al Maghribi. If you want to dip your toes into the Middle Eastern oud fragrances, this might be a great starting point for you. This perfume has shades of Inicio's Oud for Greatness as well as MFK's Baccarat Rouge 540. The bin lineup of the Ahmed Al Maghribi house is one of their expensive lineups and perhaps their flagship lineup too. So it shouldn't come as a surprise that it utilizes some of their best quality oils and is extremely well blended. Take a moment to subscribe to the channel before we delve further into the video. Now, as you would have seen in the price, it is slightly on the expensive side for Ahmed Al Maghribi perfumes. But be assured, if you like these kind of fragrances, your money isn't wasted at all. And why did I say so? I will discuss it further in the video. Before going any further, let's start with the packaging because it really comes with a fancy packaging. Ahmed has left no stones unturned in terms of packaging. First, it comes with a black paper box with honeycomb pattern on it, along with bin Shaikh printed in golden color. There is the usual brand logo along with Ahmed written on the front and the details of the perfume written in the back of the box, along with a hologram for the authenticity of the product, and then there is the manufacturing date and expiry date of the fragrance. Once you open up the paper box, you will be greeted with a much nicer box with faux leather covering it. Once again, there is a honeycomb pattern on the front and there is foam padding on the front as well, giving it a nice soft cushioning feel to the box. The opulent packaging doesn't end here. It continues inside the box as well. Once you open up the box, you will notice the vibrant red colors velvet lining inside the box. It certainly gives the vibes of a jewelry box. They even go as far as covering the bottle with two white cloths, perhaps to prevent scratches to the bottle while sipping. Finally, we come to the bottle which rests inside the silhouette and is snugly fit. While the packaging may be a little overdone, the bottle itself is tastefully designed. The bottle itself is of very high quality. It is very well polished and has a diamond-like pattern all over the bottle. At the bottom of the bottle it mentions eau de parfum concentration. However, I feel that it has a higher concentration than it mentions here. The diamond-like pattern continues to the cap as well, and there is again Ahmed written on the top of the cap, which is finished in a shiny golden color. The cap is very heavy, though I would not recommend you to pick up the bottle with the help of the cap, as the bottle itself is very heavy as well. The luxurious bottle along with the plus packaging really showcases their premium bin lineup. It certainly deserves full marks for packaging and a unique bottle design. Now let's check the atomizer before discussing about the smell of this wonderful fragrance. The atomizer is decent and it sprays the right amount of juice. The best atomizer I have ever come across from Ahmed is the blue oud. However, it is a very good thing that the atomizer here doesn't spray a large amount of juice because it is a very strong fragrance indeed. Now coming to the all important thing, the smell of this fragrance. Now if you are not into the Middle Eastern fragrances and are expecting something French like woody perfume, then you are in for a surprise. The oud here is slightly pungent, slightly animalic in nature, slightly acidic, along with a bit of sourness and a lot of sugary elements. There is a distinct smell of earthy, spicy and floral saffron note at the top. The oud here will definitely remind you of the oud for greatness from the Inicio's perfumes. While the floral elements stay in the background, the citrusy sourness fades away quickly. The saffron sugar along with the oak moss will remind you of the Baccarat Rouge from the MFK, along with a bit of Arabian Stonka vibe also. It is a very thick, heavy and rich opening, which for some people might be a bit too much. This is because it is a multifaceted fragrance with explosion of different fragrance notes, and it is definitely targeted to the mature audiences. The addition of sugary notes was a wonderful move. It tames down the animalic and hard-hitting oud note very well. There is also presence of distinct bakhur note which gives it a smoky, incensey feel. Transitions do happen in fragrances and it happens here too. But since this is an oud centric perfume, the transitions aren't as prominent as other fragrances would be. Make no mistake, this is not a sweet fragrance. This is a decadent, opulent and rich oud based fragrance with little bit of sugariness to round it up. At the base of this fragrance lies the star of the show, the oud, which combines with little bit of muskiness along with a earthy patchouli and lots of ambroxan to give it the push that it deserves. As I said earlier in this video, although the oud is present in the base, you will get to smell it right from the beginning. This fragrance gives a very royal and rich vibes. It is too complex to be a casual fragrance and it is not an office friendly fragrance either. This is a fragrance that you would want to wear on special occasions, like any formal wedding, in climate controlled environment and nice clothes, or in festive occasions in cool weather. Also keep in mind that don't go heavy on the spray because it is a long lasting and loud fragrance. This fragrance projects beautifully for 2 hours and will last easily 8+ hours. I would recommend you to go for 4 sprays to keep the scent bubble around. One more thing I have observed with oud based fragrances are that they smell great in the air than up close. Up close they tend to smell a little barnyardish and skanky. While this perfume excels in presentation, performance and smell, it loses out some points in terms of versatility. I feel that this fragrance is perfectly suited to cool weather as it will be cloying in hot and humid weather. Generally I said that fragrances can be pulled by men or women both, but in this case I feel that this perfume will shine on a man. Although ladies can pull this off by layering other fragrances. If you want to smell like money, this is the fragrance just for you. Make sure to try this fragrance before you buy. This is not a blind buy at all. This is an absolute masterpiece and a gem of a fragrance from Ahmed Al Maghribi. Truly niche quality at an excellent price. It is worth every penny. It is one of the best, if not the best, Ahmed Al Maghribi out there. If any designer brand would have offered this fragrance, they could have easily asked for $100+. In terms of compliments, it will get you compliments from the right audience at the right occasions, and of course in the right weather conditions. Sadly, I am not able to use this fragrance a lot due to the hot and humid conditions prevailing here, and even after a lot of rainfall, the weather is not showing any signs of cooling down either. Worryingly, this is the conditions that are happening for past few years. So I get to rock this fragrance for a little window of winter season. So that's it for today's video. I will meet you all with a new fragrance video soon. And yes, if you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe as well as notification bell as well if you are new to the video.